Rattenbury never knew his father was a cobbler lost at sea. Should have stuck to his last, none knew where he could be. At the age of 9 on a fishing smack, Jack starts his life's adventure as crew on board a bricksome boat that ends up with his capture. As a prisoner in a Bordeaux jail, he escapes his American crew, then works his passage home again, and as a fisherman starts anew. His adventurous spirit soon takes charge, and a smuggler he became. On the Friends of Beer Lime Regis brig, trading brandy was the game. On his first trip out, they sailed to Wales to fetch some winter fuel, but the brig was caught by a privateer in a sudden bloodless duel. The privateer took the brig in hand and headed home for France, left Jack in charge to take the helm so they could drink and dance. As first light came up from the east, the coast was clear to see. It was Dorset, as Jack knew too well, but he said 'twas Alderney. At Swanage they dropped anchor and rowed their way to shore, but the English voices they could hear said that it wasn't France for sure. So Jack jumped overboard in haste and left them in disarray. The Frenchmen rowed back to the brig to make their getaway, but the revenue cutter went off in hot pursuit. Nancy Ward, threatening sight, and quickly caught up with the brig and was back in Cowes that night. Jack's luck ran out when the press gangs came and made him a jolly Jack tar, but he escaped one night from the King's Navy when Newfoundland was not too far. He fished for cod, then headed home, but was caught by a Spanish privateer and was taken to Vigo in northern Spain, but escaped back home to beer. Returning home and only 22, he married Anne from Lyme, with some piloting and smuggling too. He was a seaman in his prime. They called him Rob Roy of the West, a notorious yet wanted man. Then in a tavern when he drank too much, a soldier hatched a plan. The soldier's name was Sergeant Hill from the military, on a quest with privates armed with guns and swords. It was Jack he would arrest, but Jack was much too clever to be returned to the King's Navy, and escaped this time down to the beach and took his boat to sea. His smuggling continued for the next few years till a cutter came into sight. The revenue seized his spirit tubs and added fines onto his plight. Jack and his crew could choose imprisonment or join a man of war, so they chose the Cape, anchored in the Downs a short distance off the shore. With the officers drunk, Jack's crew jumped ship and headed out of Kent to Beer and Seaton, Devon bound, their home that was heaven sent. The smuggling continued a few more years in beers, quarry mines and cave, bringing brandy casks and tobacco packs that the gentry always crave. But with heavy fines and imprisonment, crime had passed its profitable peak. Jack Rattenbury retired to write a book, and Lord Roll gave him a shilling a week.